What is up, guys? It is Turbo here, and welcome to episode 36 of the FIFA 14 career mode. We're going to start off by looking at the youth team today. The most notable player is Ian Neal, down there in the third place. 49 to 61 overall, which is pretty good. But his potential is 77 all the way up to 94, and that's what we like to see in our youth team players. And his starting stats look pretty decent as well. So he's one for the future, definitely. Our match today is away against Hull. It's the 1st of March. So with it being the 1st of the month, I'm going to show you the squad report from last month. And that's going to be before we get the game underway. On the same day, there's not really many, high priority Barclays Premier League fixtures. They're all kind of low key and not very interesting, apart from our one with Hull, of course, because we're going to smash them. But yeah, here is the squad report. You saw Tim Krul there. He's a pretty good keeper. He still hasn't, progressed in overall, which I'm not too sure on. But Debussy's doing pretty well. Yang was doing well. Relatively decent. I mean, he's gone up 2 overall points. He's pretty much catching Colaccini rating wise. Colaccini's starting to go down. He's valued at just under 3 million. Santon's gone up, and Santon gets the player of the month this month. The left back popped up with a goal last month against I think it was, I can't remember who it was against. It was one of the big teams. He popped up with a goal against them. He's been solid defensively all month, and he's been helping in there. Although he hasn't been selected every game, when he's come in, he's played really well. So yeah, check Tiote, you saw his stats. Johan Kabay, of course, the most quality player in the team. 28 years old and 82 rated. Hopefully we can get him up to an 83 or 84 before he gets too old. Christian Teo has progressed wonderfully this season, probably the best player of the season so far, along with Loic Remy. Ben Arthur, I'm a little bit disappointed with him. He hasn't progressed at all rating wise, and his value's gone down because he's getting older. So yeah, definitely disappointed. Kensuke Honda's done a massive job coming in the winter transfer window in the CAM spot. He's been brilliant. Loic Remy, the whole season, has been scoring goals left, right and centre. He still hasn't risen to 80, which I'm a little bit disappointed on, but whatever. And then our other players. Vergara's doing alright, considering he just came in, but his value's still below 1 million. Bakuna's doing reasonably well. He's progressed as well to the next overall level. Sissoko's done brilliantly. He's the highest progressed player. Like, he's progressed the most out of all the players. Cisse's done shit. Dongu still hasn't scored, so nothing to say on him yet. And, well, that's about it. So, with that being out of the way, here just the rest of the players are either on loan or on the reserves. We begin our match. Like I said, we have Hull today, and it's going to be a tough match because we are away. Hull, I think they're bottom of the Premier League or something like that. They're towards the bottom, of course. So, I apologise to any Hull City fans, but that's just how it goes. It will be a real shame if we actually get beaten here. I'm hoping for at least a point because it is away, but 3 points is what I'm really aiming for. Let's all get that underway. Huddleston here is just a tank, alright? This game, he just played my midfield out of the park. I don't even know why. By the way, I didn't press triangle here. Tim Krul just came out of his own free will and then didn't know what he was doing. And Danny Graham ran past him and scored in the 10th minute. So not the best of starts. We're 1-0 down. But back to what I was saying. Tom, whatever his name is, Huddleston is just a tank. He reminds me of Fellaini from FIFA 13. Fellaini this year is pretty bad. But he reminds me of Fellaini from FIFA 13. His passing's reasonably good. Most of his passes are accurate, and he can do short and long-range passes. That's a great save by Tim Krul, keeping us in the game, by the way. Hull started brilliantly. Really, really strong performance from them in the first 20 minutes. But I would recommend signing Tom Huddleston to you guys if you're looking for like one of those budget players. I mean, he's a little bit expensive, but if you are a team like Newcastle and you need a midfielder, you might as well go for Tim Huddleston. Oh, I keep saying his name wrong. It's Tom Huddleston. Jesus. But then, of course, he's not the best in that position, so he's more of a budget midfielder, really. Ben Arthur there, taking a little bit too long to get a shot away, and the ball does, get dispossessed from him. But he's in again after Loic Remy put him through, and now what can he do? He steps back inside on his right foot, and he takes one touch too many, and then again loses the ball. So we went in at half-time 1-0 down, but we had the better start. Ben Arthur getting the first shot on target. Well, it wasn't really on target. It was a shot. We won a corner from it in the second half, so we started off the better team in the first 2 minutes. We whip it in. Taylor gets his header, free header, and then Dongu, mate. What are you doing? What? Let's take a replay on this. Pretty much an open goal. Heads over. I don't understand. Anyway, Debussy here getting forward. We've made the chance. We know we can create a goal if we try hard enough. Debussy just stepping, running inside and having a shot on his weaker left foot. Perhaps should have offloaded that, but whatever. We'll take it. And at this point, I was thinking, right, 3 changes. Remy comes on for alongside Cisse. Cisse actually started this game, but it was almost the opposite way, you know. I mean, we put on a striker and we nearly conceded straight away. Hull had a great chance there. Only the tackle from Yang and Biwa managed to stop them, scoring a second and probably putting the tie to bed. But then we carried on attacking. Ben Arthur, who has been prolific on that wing all game, unfortunately has a shot saved by the keeper, and we do. Well, we managed to retain it through Remy, but Remy's not really much of a winger, so he loses the ball in the box. And well, it's 88th minute stuff now. It's the last minute, and what a save Tim Krul's going to produce here from a header to just keep Hull out of the game again and give us any hope that we have of scoring a 90th minute equaliser. This is FIFA after all, and 90th minute goals are very frequent. But Tim Krul has been putting in some outstanding performances. The only reason he's not getting the Player of the Month is because he's not really noticeable. If we keep a clean sheet and he doesn't do anything, he's not noticeable. Whereas if we win 1-0 and Remy scores in the 90th minute, Remy's more noticeable than Tim Krul. So yeah. Anyway, moving on, time for some emails. Shola has come back from injury, so we have another option up front should we need it. And Biwa wants more wages. I am more than happy to give him that. He's been an excellent player for me so far this season, putting in some outstanding performances against all the big clubs, and just generally week in, week out, he's been there, ready to play his part for the team. So we're going to extend this contract by 1 year, and that's 5 years. He's signed on for another 5 years now. That's quality. That's really, really good, because he's a really good young centre half. He can progress. I'm sure we'll get him 80 rated by the end of the season, if not the start of next. But yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, if you could please leave a like, I would very much appreciate it. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Ooh, still second, but Man United are catching us. It's going to be hard. Anyway, guys, bye.